Hey folks, hope you're doing well. Hope all is well in your life. Um, we're trying some new shit, so hopefully it works. Let us know if there's any hiccups, whatnot. We're using Google Hangouts on air right now, so hopefully it's not complete dog shit. All right.
Hello, sir.
Hey man. If you guys, oh, open up the. You can look at the comments by pasting the YouTube link in your browser so that you can see people.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see what
Pasting
they're
that
saying.
very same link that I put up.
Yeah, yeah. Paste
Yeah.
that into your browser.
Okay. Okay.
And now, all right. Yeah. All right, they're gonna see your little icon whenever you talk. I don't know how to change that yet. How do I change that? How do I do? And put a piece of tape over your webcam. That's my advice, in case some crazy shit happens.
Hmm. Why don't you start drawing stuff, man?
Wait!
No.
I'm trying to figure out how to fucking present to everyone. How do I... Do I just do this? And I'll say something?
Hello, hello, hello.
Maybe I did it. I think I did it. Talk again?
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Awesome. Alright, so I made it so that this is gonna be the only shit they see. Yes, now they must watch. No, I guess not. I thought I figured it out. Whatever. Running with it. Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Who do we got? We got Fascine Nugo, we got Metaphorical, Nathan, blah blah, some other people. Can you guys hear D.Respect okay?
Can you hear me?
You guys can hear him out there. It'd suck if they couldn't.
No, here's the real test if they can hear me. Hold on, let's see. Can they hear that? Can you? I looked at the comments section. So paranoid, the paranoid mage, whatever the fuck your name is. Fuck me? No, fuck you, paranoid.
He's a good
mage.
guy. He's
No,
a
he's
good.
not. No, he is not, sir. He is a terrible man.
Like,
1 second. I decided to use a graphite pen because when I use those pens, normally it doesn't. Well, it's kind of hard to explain.
it's tough, but you know.
Art is very hard.
The best.
I have no clue what graphite is, by the way.
It's just it's everything that's in your pencil. It's graphite. It's always graphite. The black regular pencil.
Okay, so it's sort of like the thread count on your quilt.
Yeah, not really.
On the bed, or no,
Graphite.
that's not what it is.
Graphite. It's the black lead. That's what it is. So if you use like a colored lead, a colored pencil is also graphite, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what a colored pencil's made from.
Okay, so right now, in order to see what you're drawing, I'm supposed to be looking at this Hangout thing. So right now, it's this hill. You know what this reminds me of here? This is for the RPG.
No, this is for Dom Diggs tomorrow. I like to get started early on this shit now.
What are you digging?
Revival, Stephen King's newest novel.
This little cliff here reminds me of The Good Son. The end of the movie with Macaulay Culkin.
Bitch-ass Macaulay Culkin just looked at him with his red-ass lips. And it was like,
No, this is when the mother had to make the decision whether to let him live or Elijah Wood live.
Oh,
So she basically had to make the decision between Lord of the Rings and nothing, and she chose Lord of the Rings over nothing.
Mm.
because he didn't do
Yeah,
anything after
yeah,
the
you're
movie.
right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Whose career is gonna mount to anything at this point? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go with Elijah.
God, that kid was a. Oh God, he was horrible. Just the look on his face.
You got a problem with
Compared to
Elijah
some.
Wood?
No, Macaulay Culkin in that
Uh,
movie. Scary, man.
the beginnings of a serial killer. That's what it is. Because I got really lifted one night. Got really fucked up. Got really ripped on a
Did you
couple
watch
blunts.
that shit?
And I watched that movie, and
Yeah.
I came to the realization that this is the grassroots for a serial killer. Like, this is how it all starts. You start out shooting dogs and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's what.
That's what it is. So it wasn't so much about the story. It was like, this is only the beginning. The amount of shit that this kid is gonna stir up for the rest of his life is, forget about
So it's
it.
like you're cutting him off before it gets really bad.
Yeah, exactly. So somebody normally comes in and they ask you to draw something, right?
No, I mean I used to do that. I used to ask for requests, and it's like you get about like half are asking for you to draw Sonic with his penis out. The rest are just asking for something like draw Quasimodo or draw like ASAP Rocky where with a Slurpee in his hand. And you'll get good requests. You'll be like draw. People will be like draw what you think a planet with this amount of uh, atmosphere, whatever gravity would look like. Some shit like that, something cool. Most of them kind of shitty requests. You're familiar with shitty requests. Familiar with that. You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I used to take requests, but like I like doing this now. Just coming in with something so that I can get working on This is I've already put in maybe like half an hour, actually 40 minutes into this. You want to see something I've been working on for Hip Hop RPG?
Not really, but okay.
Shut up. Latest background is this. I spent hours today making this.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So
Is this a battle scene here?
no. You're only gonna be seeing about this much of it though. The character is going to be walking from here. There's a lot of inside information. You guys better be happy that you're privy to it. Secret shit. So he comes down from here. The character is gonna walk down, sort of look here. Something's gonna happen, and then they're gonna keep going. So this is one of the few backgrounds I had to make for this episode. I have one more background to make for this, and then all the backgrounds are done for this episode. Then I gotta make the sprites. Once I animate the sprites, then I start putting them in the background, and then that's when I start.
Sprites are the actual characters, are the movements that they make.
Yeah, the sprites are This is the Kanye sprite.
I went to Nike.
Hey, it seems like this Google Hangouts on Air is a lot more current. Whenever I do it the usual way, it's kind of slower, it's laggier. This is like they're seeing close to real time right now.
That's that's because Daddy's here. That's why.
I've
been calling myself Daddy a lot more often than
That's
last
weird.
couple
That's fucking weird.
It is, but I've been calling myself Daddy. If I'm at work, I say Daddy's hungry. He's hungry.
I went to Nike.
I guess it's kind of like saying I went to Nike.
I went to Nike.
I went to Daddy. All right, let's see if we could take a look at one of these comments.
Can you interact with them while I draw?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so my boy, my road dog, Israel Lopez said, "You guys have any thoughts on Grammy nominations? Did they come out today, Israel? Daddy's been
You're supposed to be up on this shit, Mr. Hip Hop, Mr. I know everything about.
No. Daddy's been at work. Okay." When these little fucks start putting money in my pocket, then Daddy can be home all day, and Daddy can know all the news before you know it. But until then, I gotta put some food in my stomach, and I gotta keep a hot roof over my head, clothes on my back, and a roof over my head.
What is a Grammy really? It's an award. It's this thing. It's made of gold, and they give it to you.
Is this an imitation of me? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
No.
It's an award. It's made of gold, and they give it to you. But what does it mean when what does it mean when they give you this trophy? Does it mean you have accomplished anything? I do not buy this.
I don't think that's accurate. I think my imitation of you is more accurate than your imitation
Oh,
of
of
me,
course.
because
Yeah.
your imitation of me has a little bit of Jim Florentine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm making an imitation of
Imitation.
your character, your the one that you do in your videos.
Oh, I see, I see. See, it's funny that you should bring up the Grammys because I always think it's interesting how people ask you about Grammy nominations, but we always dismiss the Grammys after it's over. So when I make a video about something that took place in the Grammys or something interesting about the Grammys,
Mm,
the comments that I'm gonna get is people are gonna say, "Fuck the Grammys, who gives a shit? Who
yeah.
cares about the Grammys, bro? No one cares, bro. Talk
You
about
ever get
MK Ultra."
you ever get the person who's like begging you to do some content, and then when you do it, they're like, "Well, this is what I wanted. Thanks." You know, it's never you just
No, because I can
they,
never really
they-
pinpoint who it is. I can never
yeah,
really pinpoint
they just kind of consume it, and it's like, okay,
on
all
on the
right, all right.
on the main channel, I can never pinpoint who it is that asked for something. I can just judge them as a collective, which is unfair. But obviously, it's a little larger than in the other channel. The other channel, I can pinpoint everyone who says things, and I know you guys out there that make those comments. Daddy knows who you are. Daddy knows. Daddy knows. He knows. He knows. No. When you were gonna ask your question, you know what I thought you were gonna ask me was, do you ever get a request from somebody who's eager to get a request, but it's a request that would never ever be done? And I've gotten that before, and I remember there was this kid who was so enthusiastic about getting a Will Smith request video like 2 years ago, and he would flood my
Oh my
he would send
god.
me emails, he would tweet me, and he would always say, "Man, come on, when are you gonna do the Will Smith? When are you gonna do it?" Why is all this leading up to a Will Smith request? I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know what it is about
Yeah, it's good. That's everything you've done culminates into that.
exactly. That's when everything comes together. That's when we're at perfect synchronicity.
Wild West. Wild West.
I don't see anything on the screen being drawn, sir. Okay, I see. I'm looking at the clouds. Okay. So
Yeah, dude, pay attention. Damn it.
what are you doing here with these clouds?
This is what I've accomplished so far. You see this? You see how I'm toggling it? It's so faint. It is so minute, the differences that I'm making, because you can't. It's not going to be like this. Okay, it's like that looks kind of good.
Yeah, it does.
Could this be like an album cover? Hold on.
It looks like a T-Mobile ad.
Wait. Let me try to do a T-Mobile ad. No early termination fee. No hidden charges.
Mm-hmm. And most of all, no service.
No bitches. What is this song playing in the plug room?
Plug room, I have no clue.
The DJ plug room. Are you in there listening to music?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you got to go in there.
No, I don't want to slow up my computer.
I got.
I'm very
yeah,
happy that it's operating the way it is.
Yeah, it's doing okay right now.
Yeah. It's the little Mac.
Israel says we live in a world where a cop can't be charged with moida, even if it's recorded on video, and Anaconda is the nominated rap. That's the rap song.
Oh, is it?
What's going on at Polytheos is Joan? It's Jones. Japanese dog with his sage input. He just writes semen. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, young parakeet. What's up, man? There's a lot of backlash against Iggy right now. I think everyone thought she was cute and sort of interesting maybe in the beginning. I don't know that people are still thinking that, you know.
You think that's what people thought at the beginning?
I think they were sort of interested.
When was the first time you heard Iggy?
I think it was Pussy.
You think it was Pussy? The very first time I heard Iggy, I was over my friend's house. I've heard about Iggy, but I never cared to listen to Iggy. I was at my friend's house, and this particular friend, his girlfriend, loves the movie Clueless, and so do I. and she was like, this girl made a video where it was an exact, note for note interpretation of Clueless. I said, no shit, and I watched it.
Oh, Fancy? That was the first
Right.
one. That's
Yeah,
the
the
first song.
first
Really?
one. Yeah. Is there a problem with that, sir? You see,
I'm just saying, you know about all of this.
look. We're getting to the bare bones of everything. Let me tell you what you would be like if you were in my position. If you did a hip hop commentary channel, you would
Oh
be
boy.
snarky. You'd be a snarky dick. There's no one knows anything that you don't know. You're going to preside over them and look down and say, "I guess you have a life."
It's not how it act.
That's how. Yeah, it says that's how you acted with the Grammy. Look, am I supposed to know about all this shit the minute that it happens? Is that what I that what I do?
Yeah.
No, sir. No. People don't come to me because I am the first to know things.
I like how you want to come on this show and now you're just berating me.
No, because you're berating me. Fuck that. All right? No one that's ever recommended my channel to anyone says, listen to this guy. He hears about stuff the minute it comes out. I'm not fucking Anderson Cooper. Fuck do I look like? I dissect things once I get it on my plate.
What's great about this being my show is that I can cut you off and answer
all right.
Dog's question.
You got that.
He says, how do you lure people you interview onto your shitty YouTube channel?
Oh, Japanese dog, don't try so hard.
You know, it's weird. It's like I started reading the question and I was like, oh, fuck. I thought it was a serious question. I was like, oh, there goes that adverb. All right. And let me just... Nathan says Tuesday is going to win best rap/song collab.
So Tuesday was seriously nominated for a Grammy? Seriously?
Apparently.
I don't think it's really gonna win. And McConan's, I mean, is he nominated for like new? I mean, he doesn't even have a fucking. That was an EP. That wasn't even an album. I don't think he can get nominated for a fucking EP.
Did Lil Baker win a Grammy?
We got a supporter.
Shut up,
D.respect is speaking the truth right now. Dom can't take it. Dom, don't ever commit rape because I'm gonna interview you and I'm gonna ask the hard fucking questions. I'm not gonna play softball with you.
I will kick all of you out of here, including myself.
Oh fuck. Man's got his hand behind the button. He does. All right. I'm not gonna fuck with you. This Stephen King. This is a novel or this is a movie?
Novel. I'm only halfway.
Finished the novel. Okay, you're halfway.
Yeah, no. I feel bad because I'm like, am I not able to dig something if I'm only halfway through it? You can still like something, right? I'm listening to it on audiobook, and let me put it to you this way: 14 hours. I have to spend listening to this shit. So like, I'm already like 5 hours in. You know, I spend 2 hours watching Interstellar. You know, am I not? So I dig that. Am I not allowed to? I don't know. That's 5 hours, dude.
Well, I mean, are you questioning whether you can dig it if you don't really know how it's gonna end?
Yeah, you know.
It is a Stephen King novel. You know.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
There could be a twist at the end.
Yeah. I mean, He's consistent. He's one of those guys that you know what you're gonna get. Mostly, I've read enough of his shit that I know.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could convince people to go on Audible and download this shit. I wonder if I could do that. Probably not. No one's gonna
convince him to download what?
This fucking book on Audible. Like if I posted a link in the Dom Digs, I wonder if they would go. Probably not. Lazy as shit. Can you put your podcast on that one site too? Can you do it? I'm on your podcast. Thank you. By the way, you fucks, Double D's is on iTunes now. I will put the link right here. Oh fuck. I can't post it in the goddamn shit
Yeah, you guys have episode 80 of the Double D's coming at you tomorrow. It's already done. It's done.
All right, you guys refresh the page, and then you'll see in the show notes, Double D's is on iTunes. Go in there and rate and review it. And we're gonna say that shit to you every day, and I don't care because it's for every one of you who's bitched at us to put that shit on there. So yeah, do something. We've been getting some downloads. We're getting a few downloads. I'm checking. I'm paying attention. I'm listening. I'm smart. Okay. I'm high on believing. It's a good song. Look, it's a good song, Israel, but you could have played another good song from the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. The best song from that soundtrack is Come and Get Your Love. Awesome song. Should have played that. Oh, Israel says, thoughts on the Suicide Squad casting? Will Smith as Deadshot, Jared Leto as Joker, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I don't give a fuck about Harley Quinn. She can stay the fuck out of my life. I don't care, alright? I'm good.
Mr. J!
Jared Leto as Joker, I'm very excited about. He has a very tough act to follow. Jared Leto as Joker, I feel the same way that I do about the new Star Wars. Very tough act to follow, but he's a very adept actor. He's good at transforming himself. So he's going to bring something new. I don't think he's going to take the Heath Ledger approach. He's probably going to try and take it back to Nicholson's side of the Joker spectrum, less like a heroined out Joker or whatever the fuck Heath Ledger's was, pill popper. He's probably going to take it back to like a funnier, zanier,
cartoony.
Yeah, the Mark Hamill one. I think that's what he's going to have to do because he can beat Jack Nicholson's Joker as his game, but it's going to be very hard for someone to take on Heath Ledger's take or sort of try and do that.
You ever see Mr. Nobody?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, with Jared Leto. I tried to watch that film like you ever had a
Oh
movie?
yeah.
I tried to watch it several times. I tried, and every time I tried to watch it, it was always late at night. Big mistake, because I've fallen asleep every single time. Because the movie can get on your nerves a little bit. I mean, obviously, with the concept of it is, he is the last, he's the last mortal alive, and I guess they've developed a way to, human beings to live forever, and he's the last living mortal. So obviously he's gonna die, but he's lived forever.
Yeah.
But he can't remember anything, So he's like, I am 34, and I'm.
Is that how he sounds in the movie?
That's exactly how he sounds. Well, when he's an old man, but at the same time, they're taking you back through. They're taking you back through like 2 lifetimes that maybe he existed in with 2 different women, 2 different lives. I've always wanted to go back and watch it, but I do think Jared Leto is an exceptional actor, and he's kind of good looking, kind of a good looking guy. Huh?
Of course, he's a handsome dude. Yeah. Even Mike Seatown, like, he's hot as a girl in that one movie.
Yeah.
I'll let you live that down. I remember good old Mike. What's he up to? I wonder. Where are the lines in this layer? Where the fuck is my line layer? Rookie mistake. There we go. There we go. Oh Jesus! What am I doing? I'm making some rookie ass mistakes here. You see these layers right here, guys? Know where your shit is. Like, don't be like me, thinking you're all confident because you've been doing this for a while. Otherwise, you'll make mistakes. Look at this. Lines and my clouds on one layer. Stupid. Foolish.
What's that stick gonna be? Is that gonna be like a tree?
It's a lightning rod.
Lightning rod.
After this, it's going to look like this. I'm going to animate some lightning, and it's going to come down really fast. The screen's going to light up. It's going to come down fast, and then the whole shit is it's going to turn the screen briefly very white. Like in a split second, it'll turn white, like Michael Jackson, and then the lightning rod will probably glow red and purple or something.
Okay, Japanese Dog wants me to do MC Ride singing In the Air of the Night. So let me see if I can get this a try. I can't do it in the same tone as Phil Collins, so I had to switch. All right. Okay, you're there, Colin. In the other night. I've been waiting for this moment. No, now, you know what? Now it's that was bad. That was bad. I'm not gonna attempt that again. I apologize to you guys out there because my voice cracked. I feel like I just scrambled upon the secret track version of the podcast.
I can see that, sort of. Hoes. Oh man, it's this thing where Lil Wayne got dropped from, or he's angry at Cash Money. I think it's really funny for some reason.
What happened?
Wayne says that the Carter 5 or whatever isn't dropping soon enough because of Cash Money and Baby. He blamed it on them.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yep. As a Baby, man, Baby don't want it to come out.
Cash Money doesn't need Lil Wayne anymore. They're affiliated with Young Thug, so.
Really?
Get a little bit, a little bit, that didn't make it.
I don't know, man. I'm just making sandwiches in my kitchen.
You little lie down. In the kitty, bottom, la.
Trading my Pokemon. Now the Pikachu.
Holy shit, that's a good question. When did YouTube get emojis? What the fuck?
It's cool, yeah.
When did this happen?
There's so many emojis on here. It's awesome.
But since when?
We've been using them on the LiveDraws for a little bit.
Oh, really? I never noticed. Oh, see, look at that. Oh, extraterrestrial. Oh, okay. Well, that settles it.
Cal Trusesta should get signed to Young Money.
He should. You know, I took a picture of a Cocoa Cheerios, and I was gonna tweet it. I totally forgot to tweet it.
A Cocoa Cheerio? Where'd you see that?
Yeah, the Cheerios, the chocolate ones.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in love with the cocoa.
I'm in love.
I have more of an affinity for the cocoa. So I wouldn't be able to make a request. I wouldn't make it something dumb.
You're asking me?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to make a request.
You're gonna ask me to fucking draw the resized logo for the Double D's thing on iTunes.
Is that what I was gonna ask you to do?
Yeah, probably.
No. All right, all right.
Wait,
I have no clue. I have no clue what I was gonna ask you to draw.
Go ahead. Ask.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like you want to draw it.
What?
It doesn't seem like you'd want to draw it, even if I asked you to draw something good. So forget it.
What is it?
No, I don't know what it is. I just wanted to know if I was gonna be able to make a request.
You have to just ask. It's probably gonna be good. I mean, I assume you're not gonna ask for something dumb.
Well, that's a bad assumption.
Oh man, just try anyway. Go ahead if you can think of something. You guys in the chat, you guys can request shit too. Go ahead. Come at me. Try and give me something good, and something that's not gonna take me an hour to draw.
Let's see. Okay. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you on that.
All right.
Dookie Brains, what do you mean I never pay attention to anything you do? I notice the snowflake that you are. I always do.
Live Double D's, I guess that's what this is. Ben Prendergast says, congrats on the iTunes podcast, guys. Although I'll probably just continue listening on YouTube. That's fine, Ben. That is fine, Mr. Carl Sagan. Thank you for congratulating us, but we would still appreciate it if you went to iTunes, The link is in the show description. Go ahead and hit F5, refresh real quick, and go there. Write a review. Thanks.
That would be nice, Ben. That would be great. Oh, he said draw D.respect's forehead. That's not nice.
Is it true I'm not good at a one-night stand?
What the fuck is that?
It is true I'm not good at a one-night stand. It is true I'm not good at a one-night stand. It is true.
What the hell is that?
It's some Fetching Our Edison's played "Stay With Me," the instrumental to "Stay With Me," but it's really shitty. There's like horns everywhere.
Mm. That's what's playing.
It's so bad. It is true.
What happened now?
This song, it's like if you took Sam Smith's vocals and you did it with an air horn. That's what he did with this song. It's pretty funny.
I'm not in the plug room, so I'm not in on this.
All right.
I'm not in on it.
Draw request: the moment that Double D's gets taken off for indecency. Good try.
That would happen?
No.
Yeah, that's people curse all the
Draw
time.
the inside of Iggy's snatch. Draw some griot. Wow, Malik, are you Haitian? How do you know about griot?
What's griot?
Grilled pork, Haitian style.
Mm.
And you get the perfect ratio of fat to meat with each piece. It's really important that you get. That's what makes it good.
So is this kind of like pernil?
A what?
A pernil, pernil.
Pernito.
No, it's basically when we cook the leg, like the thigh of the pig, or is it the shoulder? No,
I've never eaten pernito.
I think it's a pork shoulder. You've never eaten that? You've eaten it before. Trust me, you have.
All right.
You've gone over to a Spanish party before. You've had some pernil.
All right, I'll draw Hopson. Sounds kind of fun right now. All right. Boom, boom, boom. That white. Just fucking white screen. Blank.
Matter of fact, you don't even deserve a brain. Give me it. I saw a rant that Hopson went on Facebook a couple weeks ago where he was.
I don't believe in you anymore, God.
Man, that last ill mind. He was complaining about someone taking a picture of him while he was crossing the street, and this was just a casual fan. A fan just casually taking a picture of him from across the street. Didn't seem like they got in his face or anything, but apparently they put it up online, and he's like, oh, this is the stalker stuff that I'm talking about. It's like, I can't even walk down the street with my girlfriend, and without.
I can't even walk down the street with my white girlfriend. Yeah, I know she's hot. Yeah.
She looks like Iggy Azalea. So, he was complaining about it, and of course, the comments when you read them in the bottom where people was like, you should feel fortunate that people would want to fucking take a picture of you. Like, nobody's getting in your face. Nobody, inconvenienced you. He just took a picture of you from a distance and put it online. There's a saying in sports: if you can't handle the celebration, don't do anything great if you can't handle the celebration. So it's to say, don't fucking hit a home run in the bottom of the ninth if you can't fucking handle us just tackling
dumping Gatorade on you.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, dumping Gatorade on you.
Who complains about having Gatorade dumped on?
It's not to say that people don't. It's not in the literal sense. It's not said in the literal sense. It just means be ready to suffer the consequences of your greatness. Be ready to take that. Whatever positivity comes your way, even if it's a bit, heavy-handed, it comes because you did what you did. So it kind of, it applies to that situation. It's like, dude, you know, you're very skilled. You got fans, and you know, just take it. Just take it. Just take it. If you were 14 years old and you heard the Ill Mind 7, would you be like, yeah, this is exactly what I feel about God? Or did you feel like God at that point? Oh no, you didn't feel like
I did, but I was scared to admit it to myself.
Right. When you were that age.
Yeah, I hadn't come out yet, if you will. Like, yeah, I didn't start like admitting it to myself, like, okay, this is how I feel. I'm not going to continue with this shit until I was like 16, 17.
Mm.
Actually, it's 17, 18 maybe.
Can we get more Marge Simpson impersonations?
No.
No. Okay.
Levi.
Yeah, that's kind of what I felt when I heard it. I was kind of like, well, that was great from the perspective of a 13-year-old. That's cool.
Mm.
Oh, this is a fan. Listen to it. Okay. All right. I see what you're doing here. Japanese Dog, I do not agree with you at all. I'm actually quite impressed by J. Cole's new project.
Japanese Dog, I have a challenge for you. Just make a comment that's just normal, like the most boring comment you can make. No outrageous shit. Just something really, really normal and boring.
Nathan, I did notice that. He's also taking a shot at Iggy on one of the songs. You gotta listen to the whole project.
Yeah, you white, and you rapping.
That's what he said.
You white and you rapping. Black people did it first. Yeah.
That's not, I don't know what J. Cole sounds like.
You sound like Lord Jamar. That's what you sound like.
Who is J. Cole, says Mega Wang Doodle. I don't know. He's an actor.
This goes for Jeremiah Colby, quit Wale. Jeremiah Colby, quit Wale.
Tyler McMillan. I can't do it.
I
got love for you, but I'm trying to murder you niggas.
I'm trying to murder you niggas. They reflect to drop a bomb on this shit. So many bombs ring alarms like Vietnam on this shit. So many bombs make Farrakhan think that Saddam in this bitch. One at a time, like that, I line them up and bomb.
He sounds French every time. You give him that little twist. Wouldn't be surprised.
And I'm going to get it even in your in the way. And if you're in it, better run for Pete's sake.
Barbershops, I hear. Great debates. Time all. Best MC who?
Oh,
Maybe.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can't do it. Jay-Z Nas. I want to give you some background music while you draw. Okay? Now you keep drawing, and I'm gonna give you something that applies here. Okay? All right?
All right, sure.
Drawing.
Yo, dude.
Drawing. No?
Okay.
Doesn't inspire you? No? Okay. I'll stop.
Wow, dude, Japanese Dog couldn't do it. He couldn't make the.
Dom looks like 40 Cal.
I don't know who that is, but he couldn't do it. It was literally impossible for him.
You don't know who 40 Cal is? See, that's what I did. I just did that to you. Go look up 40. I don't think you and 40 Cal look alike. I think the skin color's there.
I actually don't.
Need some Dipset. Well, if there even is such a thing as Dipset anymore.
Yes, Miyagi.
Dom and D.respect are gonna enjoy a good old-fashioned spooning after the podcast. Don't know what to say about that.
What if we just didn't talk of this?
Just because we went down there. How do you know we're not spooning right now? That's my comment. We've got both of our fucking mics just laid out on the bed, and somehow Dom is drawing. What's the name of that contraption with the pen?
A tablet.
That's what you call it? Just a straight up tablet?
Yeah, graphics tablet.
Oh, there we go. Graphics tablet. There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
graphics tablet.
This goes for Mace Windu, Anakin, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Darth Sidious. I got love for you, Jedi, but I'm trying to murk y'all. Y'all, I'm trying to murk. Fuck you, I am.
Can you imagine
We'll have to start I'll have to write something out. See if I can write a good rhyme. It is.
Dude, can you imagine that? And
Trying I am to make sure that the Empire hears of you never. Trying to make sure that Rebel Alliance never will join your will.
what is the goal in Star Wars? What's
Goal is basically there are a few goals. You have the Empire. They're basically space Nazis, okay? And you have the Sith. The Sith are the people who use the Force for dark. Like they channel it into evil shit to destroy the universe. So they're fighting them. The Jedi are fighting each other. The Jedi are fighting the Sith. Everyone in the world is being oppressed by the Empire. So you get the rebels. The Rebel Alliance are the people who are fighting directly against the Empire. They have like crazy tariffs. Like they just anything that Nazis would do pretty much. Like they're doing. They're just maybe not anything. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Typical evil Empire.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically that's what it is. What?
That bored me. I think your Yoda impersonation of Kendrick Lamar was better.
Fuck that bitch, hey Will. Sopping wet, her pussy was after I touched it.
Dom, you got to be excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's.
Well,
Nope.
yeah, when I get to draw this shit for 4 more hours and stress about it.
No, tomorrow's the
You got a really big chip on the leg. Go ahead.
Tomorrow's the big battle. The big battle.
Between who? Eminem and Hopson?
That'd be interesting. No, Disaster and Cassidy tomorrow.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I'm in.
Yeah, it's on pay-per-view, but when Total Slaughter was on, I think like an hour after it happened, there was this fucking rock-solid golden motherfucker who provided everyone on Twitter with the link, and that's basically how most people saw it. A lot of people didn't download it. Didn't watch it streaming because I heard there was a problem with the streaming, but hopefully I'm able to find the link just like last time because I know there's going to be a lot of lagging. It's going to be a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah, that was fucked, you said.
Yeah.
Did you pay for it?
No. I got the link from Twitter.
Oh, yeah, you just said that.
What are you too busy drawing over there?
Yeah, man. This is why I don't draw during my interviews because I can't do 2 things at once.
Mm-hmm.
This dog got bit on the leg.
But it's going to be interesting. I believe that I think Cassidy is going to surprise people. And this is what I think. Cassidy is known for having a very slow pace. I grind heavy. You grind slow. So when the chips come out, nigga, you already know. Whatever. The type of stuff that influenced Conceited's whole fucking rap career.
Oh, all right.
Like a Cassidy carbon copy.
Yeah.
And the whole emphasis of the battle is their 2 styles don't mix.
Yeah.
Now, what's easy to predict is that Disaster at one point is gonna do this, the typical.
I'll fucking. No, that he doesn't really do that anymore.
No, not in his own style, but just mocking Cassidy's
Oh,
style.
yeah?
I think it's easy to do what you do, and I'm pretty sure Disaster is gonna do a great job of that. But I have this feeling in the back of my head that Cassidy is gonna have a sequence where he fucking compounds syllables just like. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it to the degree that Disaster can, but I think if Cassidy can get in some imitations of him and do it well, I think that's gonna go a long way.
Disaster has a very Eminem style flow.
Yeah.
Like early, like a matchup, like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he recently spoke about how he rewrote his entire verse to Cassidy after he heard the Shady XV slaughter, the cipher. After he heard the cipher, he rewrote everything, and he wrote it for one night, and he thought he saved it on his phone, and he lost all the lyrics. He woke up that next day and he spent the entire, apparently, according to Disaster, he spent the whole entire day rewriting his verses, and he said it came out 10 times as better as the last verse.
Why do you write that shit on his phone, you dummy?
I don't know. That's really weird. He claims that this is beyond what he's ever written, and he says that he could personally beat Eminem with this verse.
Okay.
Which I think it's possible. No, I think it's possible. I don't subscribe to that notion that, oh my God, he's unbeatable. He should never battle. Because no one's gonna say that he lost. But if he does, he should at least do it with a formidable opponent. He should battle you, Dom.
I'll beat him.
Maybe.
He can't draw better than me.
Yeah. Where's the Hopson drawing?
Oh, it's in the corner somewhere.
Oh, you just stopped? Okay. Oh, no, do your digs. Do your digs. Absolute Zero's in the house. What up, Absolute?
Hey, Ab-Zero.
Ab-Zero. Let's see. Eminem stole Cassidy's phone. No, metaphorical rap oracle. Maybe you didn't hear. It was Disaster's phone. He lost a memory. Another thing that's gonna be bad is him constantly using Disaster in his punchlines.
Everyone does
that's
that,
a
man.
Recipe for disaster.
No.
I take some plaster, put it on the wall, put some bricks on it, and that's the rest. I don't know, some dumb shit like that.
Everyone always does shit like that. If you're battling Arsenal, it's like, like good rhymes, the only thing you ain't got in your arsenal. Like some shit like that. I don't know.
You know what? I have no problem.
The only thing you got in his arsenal. Go ahead.
The only lines that I'm getting sick of, and this mostly comes from the URL variety, the East Coast variety. It's the long stretch, the stretching of a word. Like, for example, oh, your girl, she ain't a dime because she ain't from Tennessee, because she ain't the only 10 I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too much of that in battle rap.
Or in smack or in rap in general?
Oh, in just that, in that sector of it. Those type of rappers. It's just too much. It's like I was chilling with Dom, and then I drew the weapon, and then I dug you. That means I dig you. It's just so. You stretched it. Stop it. It's over.
You. That's what people would say if we had a rap battle league. It was like, only thing this nigga dig is dick. I'm just standing there rolling my eyes. Oh really? This.
He would murder you with.
If we had a rap battle, it would be like Fantano, me, you, Mugga, Mike, C-Town, the Dead of Hip Hop. That would be really interesting. But Fantano would have too much. The crowd would be too much in his favor, so they would laugh at everything. He would get all the air horns. Underwater Eddie is my entourage.
I make a couple vegan, like, you don't want beef because you don't eat it. and the crowd will go crazy, and that would apply to Mike and to.
That's at all. You get both of them.
I asked him what beef was. He was confused. I'd probably just get a bunch of head jokes.
I'll be in the background. Eat 'em! Eat 'em!
Yeah, absolutely. We spoke about, Dom spoke about Lil Wayne. I can barely seem to get into battle rap. Why is that, Israel? Hold up, I just dissed you. Never gets, oh yeah, I know, fucking conceited shit. I don't know. I've always been a fan of Mr. Get Him the Fuck Out of Here. I've always loved that tagline. That
Get your love.
Forgot his name with the gap in his teeth.
Come and get your love. My color's fucked up on this monitor right now, man.
Couch Chester would murder anybody in a battle rap.
You are not a nice person. I don't like you.
I seriously want to answer Japanese Dog's question. Japanese Dog, listen, I've never seen somebody rebuttal a round 3 the way that Clips rebutted that round 3, and it makes me suspicious of some. It was just way too perfect. It was just way too convenient, and whatever. It was just way too much. The Clips destroyed T-Rex, and I was happy to see it because I don't like T-Rex.
Don Tobacco, Don Tobacco, Don Tobacco.
At what point did you draw a dick on
Hopson?
this guy?
Right,
Yeah.
Right when I was, I don't know, fucking immature. There's the guy in the corner when smack. He's in a cage. Down to Michael. He rocks back and forth. Down to Michael. Goon Squad. That was terrible, dude. But I'll repeat it anyway. Mike C Town. More like Mike C minus Town.
That's not gonna get too many oohs and ahs, dude.
I don't know. There's one thing Dom wish he could draw. Bitches.
This is actually funny. Israel got a good one. I don't want to encourage you guys with your goofy comments, so this is funny. He said, D.Respect looks like Dom if Dom caught Sammy Sosa disease. You've seen Sammy Sosa?
Yeah, dude, he's fucked.
That shit looks terrible, man.
Yeah.
Is that vitiligo?
He's so real.
Yes, I do.
He's so real.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
He's so real.
All right. Yes. Now, for my next trick.
So you've decided to stick to doing the digs, not written, just off the cuff.
No. It's a mix now. I'll do something like this. Revival, drug use, Northeast, religion.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and I'll be like, this week I did revival. In this book he goes more into drug use and I remember what else I wrote. Profession. The concept of working, which he doesn't explore heavily enough, I don't think, in his books. And I'll go on work, then I'll go on the drug use, then on to his use of characters in the Northeast, then religion, blah, blah, blah. So now I just look at points, and then I sort of know what I'm going to say. So it sounds more natural because I'm just, I don't want to read anymore. That you guys are right. It sounded kind of wooden. Not that I'm the most animated person. Last week, so that Star Wars shit was straight off the top. Yeah.
Nice.
You're just babbling.
I think off the cuff is better.
Ben
Right.
Prendergast says, "Why aren't you losers out on a Friday night?" I don't fucking know. What am I gonna do? Go out and spend $15 on a Jack and Coke, a Jack and Diet? I mean, I'm good.
Ben, something happens to you after you go over the age of 25. You don't capitulate to these stupid society rules.
Oh no. Listen. You hope, like you hope for that. If you're like, and there's plenty of people who are fucking 30, 35 still wanting to go out every Friday night and drink.
Well, not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but what I'm saying is oh god, when was the last time you felt like you were a total fucking loser for not being outside on a Saturday and a Friday?
Me?
When did that happen? That hasn't happened. I can say for me, it has happened in years. What about yourself?
I never felt like that. I'm a fucking nerd anyway. I just sit around playing video games, so I'm not like I don't hold myself to that standard, you know.
Ben, you're over here asking this man what is he doing? He's fucking drawing. He's working, sir.
I mean, if you wanna have like the not fun answer like this.
He's working.
I'm working towards my fucking
Dude is on
dreams.
his mind, so
I mean,
grinding heavy. I mean,
but that's not the answer. That's a shitty answer. You tell people that shit, they get into. It's sort of like aggressive. It's like, do you know what I'm doing? You really want to know what I'm doing on a Friday night?
Do you really want to know? You missed your opportunity there, but it came and it went.
What?
It came and it went to do a little MC. I think
more like Dom should dig his own grave because he just got murdered on the mic.
Oh.
Israel says, "What's the criteria for Dom digs? Like, would you ever do something on something? Would you ever do one on something old that you figured didn't get enough attention when it came out?" Absolutely, man. My criteria is something that I really liked this week that I sort of spent a lot of time thinking about this week. Sometimes it's me not knowing what the fuck I'm going to talk about and something hits me on Friday morning. So, I mean, yeah, sometimes it's hard to find something that I like. So on those weeks, I'll just look back, to something that I like. Yeah, there's not really any criteria.
Yo, no Kacheri. Yo, why my man? Give me a beatbox. Go ahead. Let's do this. Come on, let's go.
Who are you talking to?
I'm battling somebody. Who am I battling? Go ahead, just give me a beat. Let's go.
I'm trying to draw. Jeez, all right.
He's like, you're being so needy. Check it. All right. Is it you that I'm battling? I Ben and the grass. You smell like ass. You get no cash. Carl Sagan. You don't know science. This is defiant. You be lying. Lion King. You a Simba. You a nigga. And I ain't racist, nigga. I'm in a spaceship. I'm really Carl Sagan. I was gonna connect that to Carl Sagan stuff. I'm sorry. All right, freestyle's over.
All right,
you can go back to drawing. I just ripped Pendergrass a new asshole.
The stars aligned to imagine how much of a fucking pussy you are. The clouds split, and all the heavens gaze down upon you, and how much of a waste of space you are in the universe. Your atoms do not matter. Carl Sagan? Yo, we gotta start the next episode with that. Carl Sagan battling another person.
How about Carl Sagan putting you down? Could he reasonably talk you into committing suicide because he would say some reasonable
mean shit. He would say some shit like, "You are not worth the molecules that are in your body." I know. No, listen. I want to tell you how worthless you are right now. We are all specks of dust, and I would say that you are literally like a speck of dust on this planet. That is what you are worth. When I say that I say that the Earth is a speck of dust, I mean that it in a beautiful sense, that I'm trying to be poetic. But for you, I am not. I'm not trying to make you do. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be fucking mean with stuff you would say. He would be like, "You did it, Japanese dog. Thanks, man." Um, I'm proud he did. A Japanese dog did that. For a second, I was like, "Wow, he cannot make a boring comment. He cannot do a regular comment." Um, there are more stars in the universe than atoms. All right, dear Spec, what do you say we give him 15 more minutes?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. We need to
You
get
can
double.
extend these things. I thought it just stopped.
No, you go on right for however long you want.
Oh, wait a minute. Gotta call you out. I've been here for a couple of these live draws, and
Excuse me.
you just wrap it up on your listeners, Dom, just like that. You don't ever extend.
Yes, dude.
No,
Sometimes I'll extend by like 10 minutes or something.
that's not nice. That's not nice. That is not nice. Have you seen the Stephen Hawking trailer?
Yeah,
Yeah, not impressed.
I mean it's okay, I guess.
Really not into it. I would think you would be.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just fucking. This is a bit. What are you doing here?
No, I'm just not, dude. I don't care.
I would think you'd be interested in.
So this is the equivalent of me asking you if you knew about the Grammys.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You just went out for 2 minutes impersonating Carl Sagan, and you have no interest in watching a fucking Stephen Hawking film?
Not really. It's just a biopic. You know? I mean, I guess I'd watch it if someone else wanted to. Like a girl or something.
There's no girl that wants to go see a Stephen Hawking film.
Yeah, probably. You're right. Let me check my phone to see if I got any text. I got none. All right. You know what? I shouldn't play that because they're gonna pull me off YouTube probably, or they're gonna
Would they?
they won't let me monetize this video. Maybe for that little clip I just played, they probably wouldn't let me. You played "Send It Up" from owned by Universal Group. We heard it. We heard it.
Draw, draw, draw.
Now comes the animation segment.
Okay.
Maybe I can make these clouds move. Maybe that would look okay. Nah, not really.
If there was a Double D's movie, Dom, who do you think should play D.Respect? And D.Respect, who do you think should play Dom?
Who I think would play D.Respect?
Who would play you?
Chadwick Boseman. He plays every black person.
Who's Chadwick Boseman?
He played Jackie Robinson and James Brown, and he's going to be Black Panther.
Okay. Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Joaquin said Don Cheadle as Dom.
Yeah, but he's too small.
But these people, it doesn't have to be accurate. Just as long as they have your skin color, it's like, all right, I guess that's.
Forrest Whitaker would work as me. Oh, but as D.Respect, who would I get?
What a handsome young German.
John Leguizamo.
That works. Who's it? Salchatek TV, whatever your name is. The contest isn't over, bro. You can still say it's over on Monday. All you got to do is spit in front of your camera.
Dude, Jaden Smith as D.Respect. Jaden.
Of course. We have 2 ears, but we only have
Daniel
one.
Day-Lewis as Dom.
Listen, I draw every day, you understand?
I think I'm Michael Sarah.
Michael Christmas, answer my fucking email.
Yeah, that's right. What's going
I have
on?
been I have been emailing Michael Christmas. He has agreed to come on DSC, but the thing is, as you become popular and you get all the bitches and the money as Michael Christmas has, you oh god, he's playing that coward smoking crack song. I can't think what this song is playing. But yeah, Michael Christmas. I'm trying to get him for this weekend, and if it doesn't happen this weekend, then I am doing the hunting, and D knows what that means. I'm doing the
I know what
game.
it is.
I sink back in my chair and I sit there and I wait until I pop my head up 5 months from now.
So it's not confirmed.
No, like I need to try and put a fire under his ass. Yeah. You guys, if you want, go text Michael Christmas. Tell him to talk to me tomorrow.
You think the audience knows? You think? Does anybody in the room know who Michael knows who Michael?
They know
Christmas
who Michael
is?
Christmas is.
They know who Michael. Okay. Tweet him. Okay. Nathan knows him.
What's up with that? Yo, coward, don't even smoke crack.
Get him for the 25th of December. Oh, that was so cute, metaphorical.
Fetching or Edison does a beautiful fan fiction. Thank you. Well, now that I have this, now that I know how to make this shit work with guests, I might try and bring on some other people who know how to draw. Like have it bounce back and forth. You guys will be able to see us drawing and shit. Metaphorical says, Dom, what did you get in your advent calendar? Is that the shit where you just eat chocolates every day? Why do I need that? I just eat a chocolate whenever I want, dude.
Fuck self-control.
Oh, dude, Cuba Gooding Jr. As d.respect. But let me make a cap. Dude, you cannot deny that's good. That's really good. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba. You know what? No,
Yes.
What I've gotten more is I've gotten a play from Kid and Play, the light skinned guy.
Yeah.
I've gotten Michael. What's the name of the guy from Clueless? Donald Faison.
Donald Faison. All right.
Donald Faison. Yeah. And Cuban Gooding. I've never gotten. If you guys met me in person, you wouldn't say I look like Cuban fucking Jr. You wouldn't fucking say that.
I'm trying to find a good.
You would say it to my face, bro. Michael Christmas looks like Winnie the Pooh. Y'all tripping. How do you guys not know Mike Christmas? See, Nathan, don't be that guy. Let's stop that. You know how much information, you know how many artists are out there, sir? There's so many people. So many. Michael Fassbender. See, that's a callback to the podcast. You're the fucking man, sir. You're the fucking man. Michael Fassbender plays everyone. Is capable of playing anyone. Have you ever been at the edge of a cliff like this?
Never, dude. What the fuck will I be doing out there, man?
You're afraid of heights? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It just doesn't seem practical. Like, why would I be there? You know?
Okay.
I'll probably stand. I'd probably stand right around here. You know? I'd be standing here. Everyone else would be over here. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
Not too far from the cliff.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I went to Six Flags over the summer, and Misrespect was telling me to go on one of the Batman rides, and she says, "You really feel like you're fucking alive when you're up there," and I said, "Fuck that!
I feel alive when I'm down here.
I feel alive down
It's a
here."
little sitcom. I feel alive right down here. I ain't going down there.
I know my vulnerability. I don't have to go up on a fucking roller coaster to remind myself.
Oh, you don't like roller coasters?
I don't do crazy roller coasters, but I do, you know.
All right, let's make ourselves a really quick lightning bolt.
Whippy Goldberg has Mike's seat down.
Oh, wow. What the fuck is that sound? Is that your checkbook again?
Just sitting back here counting money. That's all.
Remember MC Checkbook?
I made this beat and this album because, you know, I went to accounting school, you know.
Well, the people don't know who MC Checkbook is.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing it,
Yeah.
They will know.
When you guys listen to the podcast tomorrow, just remember MC Checkbook. He just comes up in the podcast somehow.
New Double D's tomorrow. Double D's is on iTunes. The link is in the show notes. Refresh your page and go look at that shit. Ben Prendergast, I am slightly afraid of ladders. I don't like going up on them. I feel like someone's going to push me over.
Japanese
Who plays Underwater Eddie? James Gandolfini would have been perfect. Unfortunately, he's dead. So, who could play Underwater Eddie?
Who could play Underwater Eddie?
Don Vito from Viva La Bam.
I think that's perfect.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, Japanese dog, tuck in your belly, nigga. Tuck it in. Terry Cruz's needle drop. I think that's really accurate.
God, that's gonna be such a pain in the ass to animate this shit.
This book by Stephen King was interesting on a few levels. I've always been a fan of how King writes characters and how colorful they are at first, how jovial they appear to be, but as the novels go along,
Shut up.
it doesn't even sound like you. I just want to sound like this fucking just like a pretentious,
As the novels progress.
It's the most pretentious voice you can come up with.
Oh,
There's
man.
Eddie. There's Eddie.
Most pretentious voice.
You know, the original Star Wars is like the best. Like, it's never going to be as good. Like, no, it's not going to be as good. Okay.
I don't know. I tried.
You tried. Are you just waiting for this to wrap up?
No. Oh God! If you guys want to have a laugh, go watch this movie featuring Dennis Rodman called Simon Says. SEZ.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit is bad.
I think he did a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme too.
Yeah. It's your dad.
Not from where I'm sitting. Dennis Rodman is
Won't
mean.
catch me, you never will. Catch me, you never will.
Justin Bieber as the record spins. Record Spins looks like Paul Ryan. Google Paul Ryan, and
He does. He really does.
The Record Spins in about
Record Spins looks like the most
20 years.
clean-cut white dude who has just had bodies piled up in his basement and no one expected it. You see that piercing look, and every one of his avatars, he's never looking away from the camera. He looks into the camera like he's fucking.
Okay, let me try to see if I could do an impression of Steve. This week on the Record Spins, I dig Eminem's Shady XV. It's a really good project. I really liked it, and Eminem's really great. I've got a couple bodies in my fridge right now, so I can't record the rest of this video, but I give it a high rating. Really
he's
high
fucking good, kid. He's fucking too good. He's way too nice. It's fucking uncomfortable how nice that kid is. Shout out to Record Spins.
Added Simon C to the... Oh, look at that. People, Simon says, look at that. Ben, listen to you. All right, so let me make a movie recommendation before we get the fuck out of here, huh? All right, you guys should watch. You know what? In the spirit of rest in peace, Paul Walker. You guys should. What was that movie with Paul Walker that was really good? It's the only Paul Walker movie that everyone loved.
Fast and Furious?
No. Come on. No. The other one. It was like it was a thriller. God, tip of my tongue. Am I gonna fucking go on IMDb and look for it? Amazing movie. So amazing, I can't even remember it.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't that great.
Yeah, I guess all right. No, I just have a really bad memory. I want to tell you guys something. I fell off a bed when I was younger, and I hit my head, and I was sent to the hospital for a few days. My mother told me that a few years ago, and it made a lot of sense.
Whatever.
Yeah.
A few.
I lost my memory.
Who am I? Where?
Japanese Dog, what happened to Rich Dollars? I have no clue what happened to Rich Dollars, but I saw him on the train one time, and I didn't say anything to him. I wasn't really into Rich Dollars and his whole little 15 minutes of battle rap fame. Wasn't into the guy. Now, if you want to talk about Reed Dollars, we're talking about a battler.
All right, before we end this, D, who will play the chick on Twitter that I have a crush on that will not be named? Who looks like her? You saw her. I showed you her.
Dakota Fanning.
No.
I got a better answer. Michael Cera.
All right, you guys. Thanks a lot for coming by the live draw. This is really fun. I'm gonna have more guests on here because this was nice. As reluctant as I was to have D.respect on here, this was good. This was a really good idea.
I didn't know you were reluctant to have me on.
No, not really. I was joking.
Good dick.
Bye, everybody. I love you. Be safe this weekend. New
Running
tomorrow.
Scared. You got it, Ben. Running Scared. Check that movie out.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.